Hey, so I'm here with Heta Pandit and welcome to my new video series called Mog Asu, where I talk to prominent Goans who are doing some excellent work in and around Goa. And today I'm with Heta Pandit. Heta wears so many hats. I was just telling her like 5 minutes back that I don't know how to introduce her because she does everything from poetry to books to workshops to... Oh my God, Heta, how do you have the energy to do all of this first? No, but awesome.
I don't do anything else, maybe that's why.
But thank God for that because you're doing so much and it's all helping us. So great. So now today we want to talk about your latest venture, I think. It's called Heritage First.
Yes.
Right?
It's called Heritage First Goa, Clyde.
Yeah, and what is it all about?
So we set it up because we felt that there were lots of groups, lots of individuals who were doing what is loosely called activism. And we wanted to build a sort of base where people understand better the elements of Goa, the wealth that is Goa, what is Goa, the natural wealth, the cultural wealth, the architectural, the heritage. And if you love something, you will want to preserve it.
Exactly.
That is the premise of building this organization. It's about 2 years old now.
Nice.
Quite young, actually.
Yeah. And I like the bio, on Instagram it says building, preserving and promoting, or one of those words you've used. But I know building is there, right? So, so what do you mean by that? What do you mean by building heritage?
Building awareness and education on heritage.
Yeah, okay.
Building a sort of a sensitivity and sensibility in the community, not just the community that lives here and has been here for generations, but also the new settlers, people who have just come in, or even visitors. I mean, what do they know? Do they know Goa only as a beach, church and party destination? We have to wipe that out. We have to change that branding and make sure that they are sensitive कि Goa में और भी कुछ है.
Exactly. I think what happened, unfortunately, is that it just became attracted as a beer, bikini, beach destination. Right? And that's what the young tourists or whatever, they just got kind of enamored by it. But they don't see the so many other layers.
It's also an escape from a very conservative lifestyle, a very congested urban environment that they come from. And this is a kind of let your hair down
place.
Yeah.
That's true. Now again, heritage is such a loaded word, like I was just saying, right? I mean, there's so many kind of dimensions to just the word heritage, right? And generation by generation it keeps changing. So what is it to you? What do you think heritage means to you?
Loosely, it means legacy. What we've been handed to us from our collective memory, our own collective memory, our own talent. For example, look at a heritage house, for example. It's not just about stone and clay and Mangalore tile roofs or country tiles and a well by the kitchen window. It's not only about that. It's also about the intellectual property that has gone into the building of that house.
Good point.
All the craftspeople who have made a contribution with their collective wisdom. Even though they may not know how to read or write, they are more intelligent, more wise and more knowledgeable than any of us put together.
True. Now in Heritage First, what are the things that you're doing? Because I mean, I've seen walking with icons, workshops with icons.
So we started on the 14th of November last year with 32 walks.
Wow.
And these walks are conducted by people from...
Sorry. Okay, take two. Okay, so Heta, you were saying that you started with the first Heritage First Festival, which was how many walks? Just take us back again.
That was 32 walks over 2 weeks. We had an inaugural on the 14th of November and then 15th we had. So sometimes on most days there were 2 walks in a day. On 1 or 2 days there were like 3 walks in a day. But this time we've decided we won't do 3 walks. It gets too much for the team also. And there are people who miss out on a walk.
And the amazing thing that you were saying is that you have some legends like Bhai Damodar Mauzo, you have Sarvi Kulkarni, there are so many Goan legends that you have. So just tell us a little bit about these kind of legends that are there in the box.
We had a whole series actually called Icons, Walking with Icons. And in the rains we couldn't do walks with icons, so we had a workshop with icons. So we started with Brahmanand Sankhwalkar, football legend.
Yes, yes.
He walked us through the village, took us to his ancestral house. We met his family, we met his brother who had encouraged him.
Amazing.
He told us stories of how he had started out, how he used to sneak out of the house, and how his eldest sister, who was like 20 years older or something, how she pinched his cheek when he came back from after sneaking out. And when he won an award, he took the award to her saying, look, you pinched my cheek, see this. I brought this award. So he shared so many stories with us. Same thing with Damodar Mauzo. Now tomorrow you want to speak to him, understand his story. Sometimes we feel that, you know, these high-end achievers, for example, we only know about their achievements. We don't know how it started out. There might be stories that are not exactly pleasant, which they share with you, saying, I was also discouraged by so-and-so member of my family, and I was told that, oh, you'll better find a job and not get into writing, or whatever it is.
Whatever it
is. So this is the kind of in-depth sharing that happens on these Walking with Icons.
Yeah, it's amazing because it's invaluable. You're not only getting the heritage of the past, but you're getting the heritage of the present people who have been icon, and their lived experiences, their everything, their pitfalls, the successes, which normally you wouldn't get. There's no way. I mean, So this is the one way to kind of get that.
Shakuntala, for example, she is an exponent in Indian classical music. But she said, you know, this is different. We always go on stage and we sing. Nobody has ever asked us about our life.
The journey.
What it was like being, staying with Gangubai Hangal, for example. Day in and day out, getting up early in the morning, cleaning the house, heating the bath water for her, making her tea just the way she liked it, and so on. So how many of us can share these stories with us? It's not always as if you were always, at the top, award winning person.
Right, absolutely. Now the other thing that I noticed on the page is the Heritage First logo, right, which I think looks amazing. It's slightly geometrical, it's minimalistic. So is there a story behind it?
Yes, definitely.
Please tell us.
It was designed by our designer Saloni Sardesai, who also curated the film festival that we had, Heritage for Sustainability Film Festival. And she thought, what is the first thing I remember as a child about living in Goa or growing up in Goa? And she came up with the idea of using godris,
which is
a patchwork quilt. And a lot of families in the past have godris or blankets that they made from
maybe leftover clothes that were half discarded. I remember, I think we all had them pretty much in our families.
So if you saw a quilt, a godri, and the whole life, your whole family's life was in front of you, cuddling
someone's
you.
Shirt, someone's whatever, someone's pant, whatever, different things.
Absolutely.
Lovely. So that's what the logo is.
So the logo is that it has the colors of the sea, the sky, and the forest, the trees. And it's also is the acronym for HFG, acronym for Heritage First Goa.
And now what's coming up next? Now you just said that you did so many walks. What's up next?
So this month in October, we'll have on the 26th of October a theatre workshop with icon Prashanti Talpankar. And she will share her life stories, and all her theatre experiences, and also a little bit of technical.
So that's going to be at a certain venue, or?
We're still looking at venue. We're still in the planning stages. It will happen soon.
All right. And in November, what do you have?
November, we might have 40 walks this year.
40 walks.
Because we have people who have signed up.
Everybody better warm up and all that. Get ready. So on the walks, do you give like snacks and all of that?
Yes, we have a Goan snack, we have a Goan beverage like a kokum drink, depending on, or we simply have tea, iced tea.
And how long is the walk for typically?
It's typically 2 hours. Sometimes if it's a workshop, it can go on to a little over 2 hours. And people take home whatever they make or whatever they've started doing. So we've...
And any sneak peek onto who might be there as one of the walks or whatever? Is there anything that you can tell us?
There's Asabri Kulkarni, she's doing wild edibles.
Awesome.
There might be a Khazan walk.
Oh wow.
And there is of course our very signature Jack Sukhija's Panjim walk,
Okay.
Panjim history,
Right.
and we do it on a full moon night.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, where we walk on the stepped streets of Panjim.
Nice. And what time is that?
We might start a little later this
Okay,
year.
okay.
Because last year we did it from 6 to 8.
Yeah.
Thinking people want to go
Yeah.
for dinner
Yeah,
at
yeah.
8 o'clock. But the moon is not out there
It's not in its
sometimes.
full glory, so you can't really,
So we don't really enjoy the full
Yeah.
moon part of
Right.
it. So we might squeeze
a little bit
yeah,
later.
tweak
Nice.
it
That's an experience. That would be awesome.
Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm
it's just
sure.
absolutely beautiful. We go up the Alteen steps,
Yeah.
and we have a table laid out
Wow.
at the top of the steps.
Beautiful.
And we have these little snacks
Right.
offered to our guests
Right.
outside Suna Pranta.
yeah.
And the buildings around also,
Of
the
course.
Archepiscopal Palace. Suna Pranta itself has
Yes,
its own history.
charm, yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely. Great. So how does someone want to book a walk if they want to get in touch and all that? Where do they do
We are
that?
on social media.
Yeah.
We also have our website.
Right.
We just
Yeah.
Google.
So Heritage First Goa. That's all they need to
Heritage
search,
First Goa,
right?
That's all you
Great.
need to search.
Super. Okay, good. I hope to be on one of the walks soon, Heta.
Welcome.
And as usual, thank you for talking to me, and it's always a pleasure, meeting you and
Thank you
everything.
for having me on the show.
Of course.
And good luck with the show.
Yeah, thank you. So guys, thanks for watching Mog Asu, and thank you, Heta, again. You have to check out these walks. They are invaluable. You won't get them anywhere. Like Heta said, you can't just go and knock on someone's door, and these guys who are living legends, are there thanks to Heta and her team. So make sure you check it out, Heritage First Goa. Okay, and see you on the next episode of Mog Asu.
Thank you.
Thanks, Heta.
You want to check?
Yeah. Yes, it's all good.